Boot up. To start or initialize. The computer takes a while to boot up in the morning. Set up. To configure or arrange. Let's set up the network for the new office. Back up. To make a duplicate. It's crucial to back up your data regularly. Log out. To sign out or exit. Make sure to log out when you're done with your session. Scroll down. To move down a page. You can scroll down to see more content on the page. Power down. To turn off or shut down. It's time to power down the servers for maintenance. Look up. To search for information. You can look up the definition of the word online. Run into. To encounter unexpectedly. I ran into a technical issue while working on the project. Plug into. To connect to a device. Plug the USB drive into your computer to transfer files. Filter out. To remove or exclude. We need to filter out irrelevant data from the results. Delete. To remove or erase. You can delete the unwanted files from your folder. Upgrade. To improve or enhance. It's time to upgrade the software to the latest version. Sync up. To synchronize or match. Let's sync up our calendars for better coordination. Hack into. To gain unauthorized access. Hackers attempted to hack into our system last night. Input data. To enter information. Please input the required data into the system. Debug. To identify and fix errors. The programmer needs to debug the code. Turn off. To power down or shut off. Remember to turn off the lights when you leave. Go online. To connect to the internet. I need to go online to check my email. Encrypt data. To secure information. It's essential to encrypt sensitive data. Run a test. To conduct a trial. Let's run a test to see how the new feature performs. Save files. To store data. Make sure to save your work before closing the program. Delete cookies. To remove tracking data. Clear your browser history and delete cookies. Launch an app. To start a software app. We'll launch the app during the product launch event. Scroll up. To move up a page. Scroll up to see the previous messages in the chat. Enter a password. To input a security code. You need to enter a password to access the account. Debug a system. To identify and fix issues. The IT team needs to debug the system for errors. Set a reminder. To schedule a notification. Set a reminder for the team meeting tomorrow. Transfer files. To move data. You can transfer files from your phone to your computer. Plug in headphones. To connect audio devices. Plug in your headphones for a better listening experience. Update software. To apply software patches. It's important to update software for security reasons. Share a link. To provide a web address. You can share a link to the article with your friends. Click on a link. To follow a hyperlink. Click on the link to visit the website. Swipe left. To move left on a touch screen. Swipe left to view more options. Boot up the system. To start the computer. We need to boot up the system for the presentation. Sync with devices. To connect to other devices. Sync your phone with your computer for data transfer. Navigate a website. To browse web pages. Use the navigation menu to explore the website. Send a message. To transmit a communication. Send a message to your colleague about the meeting. Store data. To keep information. We store data in the cloud for easy access. Clear cache. To remove stored data. Clear the cache to improve website performance. Customize settings. To adjust preferences. You can customize settings to suit your needs. Share a document. To distribute a file. Share the document with the team for review. Retrieve data. To get back information. We need to retrieve the data from the backup. Scroll right. To move right on a touch screen. Scroll right to view additional content. Access the database. To enter the information system. You need to access the database for client information. Monitor performance. To track system behavior. Monitor performance to ensure optimal functionality. Update firmware. To upgrade device software. It's important to update firmware for security. Charge a device. To replenish battery. Don't forget to charge your phone overnight. Connect via Wi-Fi. To join a wireless network. Connect to the Wi-Fi network for internet access. Conduct a survey. To gather information. Let's conduct a survey to gather user feedback. Enhance security. To improve protection. We need to enhance security to prevent data breaches. Download a manual. To obtain an instruction booklet. Download the manual for product guidance. Scroll through. To navigate sequentially. Scroll through the pages to find the relevant info. Power up. To turn on or activate. Power up the device before using it. Troubleshoot issues. To identify and fix problems. We'll troubleshoot issues with the network. Transfer ownership. To change ownership. Transfer ownership of the domain to the new owner. Conduct an analysis. To examine in detail. Let's conduct an analysis of the data for insights. Stream content. To transmit multimedia. You can stream content from your phone to the TV. Create a backup. To make a copy for safety. Create a backup of your files in case of data loss. Set up a firewall. To establish a security barrier. Set up a firewall to protect against threats. Browse the web. To explore the internet. I like to browse the web for news and information. Delete a profile. To remove a user account. You can delete a profile if you no longer use it. Send a notification. To transmit a message. Send a notification to users about the upcoming event. Access a directory. To enter a file folder. Access the directory to locate the document you need. Input a command. To enter instructions. Input a command to execute the program. Encrypt communication. To secure data transfer. Encrypt communication to protect sensitive information. Install updates. To apply software patches. Make sure to install updates to fix bugs and issues. Share a photo. To distribute an image. You can share a photo from your gallery on social media. Connect to Bluetooth. To pair with devices. Connect to Bluetooth to sync your phone and car. Sync with the cloud. To connect to cloud storage. Sync your documents with the cloud for access anywhere. Navigate a menu. To select options. Use the remote to navigate the menu on the TV. Send a file. To transmit data. Send a file to your colleague via email. Store passwords. To save login information. It's safer to store passwords in a secure manager. Clear browsing history. To remove internet traces. Clear your browsing history for privacy. Customize appearance. To modify the look. Customize the appearance of your website. Share a screenshot. To distribute an image. Share a screenshot of the error message with support. Retrieve information. To get back data. You can retrieve information from the database. Scroll to top. To return to the beginning. Scroll to top to reach the start of the page. Access a folder. To open a file directory. Access the folder to view your saved documents. Monitor resources. To track system usage. Monitor resources to ensure efficient operation. Update drivers. To upgrade device software. It's crucial to update drivers for hardware compatibility. Charge a battery. To replenish power. Plug in your laptop to charge the battery. Connect via Bluetooth. To pair with devices. Connect via Bluetooth to use wireless headphones. Conduct a test. To perform an evaluation. We need to conduct a test to assess performance. Enhance user experience. To improve usability. Enhance the user experience with a redesigned interface. Download an update. To obtain a software patch. Download an update to improve functionality. Scroll to bottom. To reach the end. Scroll to the bottom of the page to see more content. Power down a device. To turn off electronics. Always remember to power down devices when not in use. Troubleshoot errors. To identify and fix issues. We'll troubleshoot errors in the code to resolve them. Transfer ownership. To change ownership. Transfer ownership of the website to the new owner. Conduct a survey. To gather information. Let's conduct a survey to collect user feedback. Enhance security. To improve protection. Enhance security measures to safeguard sensitive data. Download a guide. To obtain instructional material. Download a guide for step-by-step instructions. Scroll left. To move left on a touch screen. Swipe left to navigate through images. Scroll right. To move right on a touch screen. Swipe right to browse the photo gallery. Browse through. To navigate sequentially. Browse through the product catalog for options. Store in the cloud. To save data remotely. Store in the cloud for access from any device. Clear cache memory. To remove stored data. Clear cache memory to improve device performance. Customize preferences. To adjust settings. Customize preferences to tailor the experience. Share a document link. To distribute a file. Share a document link with your team for collaboration. Retrieve lost data. To recover information. We can retrieve lost data from the backup. Conduct a diagnosis. To assess a system. We need to conduct a diagnosis of the network issue. Streamline processes. To optimize operations. We'll streamline processes to increase efficiency. Create a duplicate. To make a copy. Create a duplicate of the file for backup. Set up user profiles. To configure accounts. Set up user profiles for each team member. Browse online stores. To shop on the internet. I like to browse online stores for deals. Delete a bookmark. To remove a saved link. You can delete a bookmark if it's no longer needed. Send a text message. To transmit a text. Send a text message to confirm the meeting time. Access system files. To enter core data. Access system files for advanced configurations. Input personal data. To enter personal info. Input personal data to create your account. Encrypt email. To secure email content. Encrypt email communications for privacy. Install security patches. To apply safety updates. It's vital to install security patches regularly. Share a video clip. To distribute a video. Share a video clip on social media for engagement. Connect to Wi-Fi. To join a wireless network. Connect to Wi-Fi for internet access. Sync contacts. To update contact list. Sync contacts between your phone and computer. Navigate through pages. To explore web content. Navigate through pages to find the relevant info. Send an attachment. To transmit a file. Send an attachment with the email for reference. Store login details. To save login credentials. Store login details securely in a password manager. Clear search history. To remove search records. Clear search history to maintain privacy. Customize layout. To modify visual design. Customize layout to match your brand's style. Share a presentation. To distribute a slide deck. Share a presentation with the audience. Subscribe to our channel. Retrieve deleted files. To recover lost data. You can retrieve deleted files from the trash. Scroll down a web page. To move lower on a site. Scroll down a web page to view more content. Access cloud storage. To use remote data. Access cloud storage to retrieve your files. Monitor network traffic. To track data flow. Monitor network traffic for security purposes. Update operating system. To upgrade software. Update the operating system for new features. Charge a device wirelessly. To replenish power. Place your phone on the charger to charge wirelessly. Connect to a network. To join a group. Connect to a network for collaboration. Conduct user testing. To gather feedback. We'll conduct user testing to improve the app. Enhance system stability. To improve reliability. Enhance system stability for uninterrupted service. Download a manual guide. To obtain instructions. Download a manual guide for setup instructions. Scroll up a web page. To move higher on a site. Scroll up a web page to return to the top. Access a cloud folder. To open remote files. Access a cloud folder to work on your documents. Monitor server performance. To track server behavior. Monitor server performance for optimal functioning. Update firmware version. To upgrade device software. Update firmware version to enhance performance. Charge a battery pack. To replenish power. Plug in the battery pack to charge your devices. Connect via Ethernet. To link through cables. Connect via Ethernet for a more stable connection. Conduct a survey poll. To gather opinions. Conduct a survey poll to collect user insights. Enhance user interface. To improve interaction. Enhance the user interface for better usability. Download a software update. To obtain software patches. Download a software update for bug fixes. Scroll to the right. To move right on a touchscreen. Swipe right to view additional content. Scroll to the left. To move left on a touchscreen. Swipe left to navigate through images. Browse digital catalogs. To explore online listings. Browse digital catalogs for product options. Store data securely. To save information safely. Store data securely to protect sensitive info. Clear system cache. To remove temporary data. Clear system cache to improve performance. Customize system settings. To adjust preferences. Customize system settings to suit your needs. Share a document link. To distribute a file. Share a document link for collaborative editing. Retrieve lost data. To recover information. We can retrieve lost data from the backup. Conduct a scan. To perform a system check. We'll conduct a scan for malware on the server. Streamline operations. To optimize workflows. Streamline operations to improve efficiency. Create a replica. To make an identical copy. Create a replica of the database for testing. Set up multi-factor authentication. To enhance security. Set up multi-factor authentication for added protection. Browse e-commerce sites. To shop online. Many people browse e-commerce sites for shopping. Delete a chat history. To remove conversation. You can delete a chat history to free up space. Send a group message. To transmit to a group. Send a group message to all team members. Access system logs. To view system records. Access system logs to investigate the issue. Input voice commands. To provide vocal instructions. Input voice commands to control the smart home. Encrypt communication. To secure data transfer. Encrypt communication to protect sensitive info. Install device drivers. To add hardware support. Install device drivers for the new printer. Share a live stream. To broadcast in real time. Share a live stream of the event on social media. Connect to a VPN. To access a private network. Connect to a VPN for secure browsing. Sync calendar events. To update scheduling. Sync calendar events to coordinate meetings. Navigate through apps. To switch between software. Navigate through apps to find the one you need. Send an email attachment. To transmit a file. Send an email attachment with the report. Store payment info. To save financial data. Store payment info securely for online shopping. Clear clipboard. To remove copied data. Clear clipboard to ensure data privacy. Customize notification. To modify alerts. Customize notification settings for your app. Share a spreadsheet. To distribute a file. Share a spreadsheet with your project team. Retrieve archived data. To recover stored info. Retrieve archived data from the backup. Scroll to a specific section. To navigate content. Scroll to a specific section of the web page. Access network shares. To connect to network files. Access network shares for shared resources. Monitor system health. To track performance. Monitor system health for potential issues. Update application. To upgrade software. Update the application for the latest features. Charge a mobile device. To replenish battery. Charge a mobile device using a power bank. Connect via NFC. To link through near-field communication. Connect via NFC to share files. Conduct user interviews. To gather insights. We'll conduct user interviews to improve UX. Enhance user engagement. To improve interaction. Enhance user engagement with interactive features. Download a user manual. To obtain instructions. Download a user manual for product setup. Scroll to the beginning. To move to the top. Scroll to the beginning of the page for navigation. Scroll to the end. To reach the bottom. Scroll to the end of the document for conclusions. Browse digital magazines. To explore online publications. Browse digital magazines for news and articles. Store data in the cloud. To save data remotely. Store data in the cloud for accessibility. Clear system cache. To remove temporary files. Clear system cache to free up storage space. Customize system preferences. To adjust settings. Customize system preferences to your liking. Share a document link. To distribute a file. Share a document link for collaborative editing. Retrieve deleted files. To recover lost data. You can retrieve deleted files from the recycle bin. Conduct a cybersecurity audit. To assess security. It's crucial to conduct a cybersecurity audit regularly. Streamline software development. To optimize processes. Streamline software development for faster releases. Create a virtual machine. To make a simulated environment. Create a virtual machine for testing purposes. Set up biometric authentication. To enhance security. Set up biometric authentication for access control. Browse tech news. To explore technology updates. Many people browse tech news for the latest info. Delete cached files. To remove stored data. Delete cached files to free up storage space. Send a system alert. To transmit an urgent message. Send a system alert for critical issues. Access data archives. To retrieve historical data. Access data archives for research purposes. Input voice recognition commands. To provide vocal instructions. Input voice recognition commands for hands-free control. Encrypt sensitive data. To secure confidential information. Encrypt sensitive data to protect against breaches. Install security software. To add protection. Install security software to safeguard your system. Share a 3D model. To distribute a three-dimensional design. Share a 3D model with the engineering team. Connect to a proxy server. To access restricted content. Connect to a proxy server for anonymous browsing. Sync files to the cloud. To upload data remotely. Sync files to the cloud for easy access anywhere. Navigate app settings. To adjust preferences. Navigate app settings to customize your experience. Send a video link. To share a video URL. Send a video link to your friends for viewing. Retrieve system logs. To access records. Retrieve system logs to troubleshoot issues. Scroll to a specific time. To jump to a particular moment. Scroll to a specific time in the video. Access network storage. To open shared resources. Access network storage for collaborative work. Monitor software updates. To track application changes. Monitor software updates for new features. Update device firmware. To upgrade hardware software. Update device firmware for improved performance. Conduct a code review. To evaluate programming. We should conduct a code review before deployment. Streamline user registration. To optimize sign-up process. Streamline user registration to improve user experience. Create a system backup. To make a complete system copy. Create a system backup before making major changes. Set up a biometric scanner. To configure security technology. Set up a biometric scanner for access control. Browse through forums. To explore online discussions. Users often browse through forums for solutions. Delete expired cookies. To remove outdated data. Delete expired cookies for better browser performance. Send an automatic alert. To transmit a preset notification. The system can send an automatic alert in case of failure. Access historical data. To retrieve past records. You can access historical data for trend analysis. Input system commands. To enter instructions. You can input system commands for advanced control. Encrypt communication channels. To secure data transmission. It's essential to encrypt communication channels for privacy. Install application updates. To apply software improvements. Install application updates for bug fixes. Share a live stream link. To distribute a real-time broadcast. Share a live stream link for a virtual event. Connect to a secure network. To join a protected connection. Connect to a secure network for confidential data transfer. Sync contacts and calendars. To update contact and event lists. Sync contacts and calendars for seamless organization. Navigate software interfaces. To explore application layouts. Navigating software interfaces helps users find features. Send an attachment via email. To transmit a file through electronic mail. Send an attachment via email for document sharing. Store data in encrypted folders. To save information securely. Store data in encrypted folders for added protection. Clear browser cache memory. To remove temporary internet files. Clear browser cache memory for faster browsing. Customize display settings. To adjust visual preferences. Customize display settings for a personalized experience. Share a document in the cloud. To distribute a file remotely. Share a document in the cloud for collaboration. Retrieve deleted emails. To recover removed messages. Retrieve deleted emails from the trash folder. Scroll through a web page. To navigate content vertically. Scroll through a web page to read the entire article. Access shared project files. To open collaborative documents. Access shared project files for team collaboration. Monitor server uptime. To track server availability. Monitor server uptime to ensure continuous service. Update software licenses. To renew application permissions. Update software licenses to maintain compliance. Charge a device battery wirelessly. To replenish power without cables. Charge a device battery wirelessly with a charging pad. Connect via Bluetooth technology. To pair devices wirelessly. Connect via Bluetooth technology for hands-free calls. Conduct usability testing. To evaluate user-friendliness. Conduct usability testing to identify user issues. Enhance user satisfaction. To improve overall user experience. Enhance user satisfaction with intuitive design. Download a user guide. To obtain instructions and documentation. Download a user guide for product setup. Scroll to the last section. To move to the end of content. Scroll to the last section of the document for the conclusion. Scroll horizontally. To navigate content side to side. Scroll horizontally to view wide tables or panoramas. Browse digital art galleries. To explore online artwork. Browse digital art galleries for inspiration. Store files on network drives. To save data on shared storage. Store files on network drives for centralized access. Clear system memory cache. To remove temporary data. Clear system memory cache to optimize performance. Customize software preferences. To adjust application settings. Customize software preferences to tailor your workflow. Share a collaborative document link. To distribute a shared file. Share a collaborative document link for joint editing. Retrieve lost system settings. To recover customized configurations. Retrieve lost system settings after an update. Conduct system maintenance. To perform routine system upkeep. It's essential to conduct system maintenance regularly. Stream data in real time. To transmit data immediately. The sensors stream data in real time for analysis. Create a software patch. To develop a program update. We need to create a software patch to fix the bug. Set up a password policy. To establish security rules. Set up a password policy for stronger authentication. Browse digital libraries. To explore online resources. Scholars often browse digital libraries for research. Delete redundant files. To remove unnecessary data. Delete redundant files to free up storage space.